So today we finally get to talk about everything that's going to be included with the loadout. So that's all the different gear, all the tacticals, lethals, field upgrades, and then kill streaks are also getting confirmed, as well as detailed stats. They go into detail on quite a bit of things here. So fully equipped, one important difference is the type of vest you choose governs the number of equipment. And this is kind of what we got to experience within the beta. So vest, gloves, boots, and gear. So right here, it only shows 6 vests. I wonder if there's going to be more. Okay, so there's only going to be 6. So we got the infantry vest, engineer, gun. So maybe they decided against having the other one. So this is the comms vest. So they got rid of probably the ghost vest. They probably said, you know what? That's too overpowered. We want it so you can only do it as a perk. You can run around, so that's kind of good. So infantry vest gets a tactical, lethal, and a field upgrade, as well as gloves, boots, and gear. Standard issue mobile infantry increases tack sprint, so it's like double time, reduces refresh time. Okay, duplicate effects do not stack. It is equipped the running sneaker boots. Okay, so it's kind of what we already knew. The engineer one, you get double tacticals plus field upgrade, and then the lethal is removed, and then you get 2 pieces of gear, boots, and then gloves. So that one's kind of cool. And then the gunner one, equipment, 2 primaries. So that's overkill with the tactical, lethal, and then you get the field upgrade. And then the secondary slots removed because you're running 2 primaries. You're only going to be able to equip a piece of gloves and a gear. The boot slot is removed. So you kind of get that part of it. And then you deploy with max ammo. So that's also like a scavenger pro type thing. And then we got equipment slot for demolition vest. You're gonna have 4 tacticals, double lethal, and then field upgrade. And then you have gloves, boots, gear. This one could actually be pretty good, especially since it has a restock on it. So this could be a really good one, especially if you're trying to go on longer streaks. That could be a W, especially if you want to claim claymores or whatever. Then we got the comms vest, which is you get just a field upgrade, and that's it. You don't have tactical or lethal, and this was the bird's eye one, I believe. And then you get gloves, boots, and then double gear. So this one might be a really good one. Team intelligence resource, increased duration, enemies stay on the radar and zooms out the radar. So that's bird's eye. Enemies you kill drop intel packs, which generate a radar ping, and that was pretty a common thing that they had in World War II. There was a thing where you did the same thing. You just ran over the packs and then you got intel. So this one could be really good. So overkill vest, that is a misnomer, bro. Why are they calling it the overkill vest when we think overkill is to be able to run 2 primaries? Whatever. You get tactical, lethal, and field upgrade slot completely removed. You get gloves, boots, gear, master your weapon mobility, increase weapon swap speed, reload speed, all that good stuff. Then you got all the gloves, which they're going to keep that simple. You got quick grip gloves, increase weapon swap speed. Ordnance gloves, throw weapon further. Okay, commando gloves, reload while sprinting. This is the one I liked a lot. Scavenger gloves, if you're going to be going on streaks. Marksman gloves, reduce idle sway. That's for sniping. And then while jumping, accuracy time is in ADS is improved. So that's assault gloves that can help speed up the jump. I wonder if that could help you bunny hop, because part of the slow part of bunny hop is you can't aim down sight to actually get that, even that one jump. And then we have the 6 different boots. Lightweight boots work like lightweight, and then climbing boots increase climbing and mantling speed. Running sneakers increase tack sprint duration and reduce refresh time. Tactical pads increase slide distance and allows you for aiming down sight. This is the one that I think is going to be the meta version. Stalker boots, hopefully they buffed it. Increase strafe speed and ADS movement speed with that. And then we also have eliminates footsteps downs, covert sneakers, which that one's also going to be pretty popular. So those will kind of contest each other depending on how aggressively you're trying to flank. You don't want just people just listening at you. Gear. So you have all the various gear. It only shows the 6 there, but we have a total of 12. So tac mask, we're used to that. A mission control comlink reduced. Okay, that's hardline. Bone conductor, combat noise. It's like eavesdrop, or you could hear footsteps probably louder. I don't think this is going to counter ninja or whatever the ninja perk, but or dead silence rather. Mag holster, improve reload speed. Okay, blacklight flash. This one you might have to combine if you do double gear, because you could do the gear piece plus another gear piece. So that's how you could stack some of these. Mag holster, improve reload speed. Blacklight flashlight shows recent enemy footsteps. So it's tracker. LR detector warns of hostile laser and radiation source. That's kind of a different one. And then you have threat identification system, while ADS automatically pings enemy locations in crosshairs. Ooh, that's kind of a different one. Data jacker. Enemies you kill drop smartphone, collecting a smartphone. So that's kind of a modification of the other perk. So you combine that instead of running the bird's eye one that gives you that plus the other one. Emits a signal jammer. Place enemies, claymores. Okay. Emits a signal disrupting placed enemy claymores and mines. Warns of nearby enemy equipment. Hijacked. The strobe. Undetectable by AI targeting. So it's cold-blooded. And then ghost is, we saw that while moving. While moving. It also works against heartbeat sensors. EOD padding reduces damage from non-killstreak explosives and fire. There it goes. And then you got all the tacticals, which we're kind of used to those. Stun, battle rage, smoke grenade, none of those are new. Scatter mine, it's just a claymore or a prox mine type thing. Decoy grenade, flash grenade, all straightforward. Snapshot, shock stick, stim, those are new, not new. Tear gas, experimental gas grenade. Grenade releases lingering gas cloud. Okay, so it's just a wonder. Oh, that's for zombies. It's just a modification. And then EMD grenade, which applies tracking device to enemies hit. Oh, so maybe you can, boom, you throw it and it'll mark them on the map if you want to clear an area. And that might be go at restock. Lethals. We got frag grenade, claymore, prox, throwing knife, thermite, thermobaric grenade, and that's the one where like it goes and then it just explodes, almost like a Molotov. A little bit different. Prox mine, so they still have a prox mine. Oh, the other one, that's a tactical. Okay, cool. So you'll be able to throw both of those down? It's kind of weird. Drill charge, Semtech, C4, Molotov, throwing star, breacher drone. That one was kind of like really strong. Equipment overview. 18 field upgrades. Holy. Heartbeat sensor is now in that category, so you got to give up that slot. Med box. This one, it could be really powerful, especially if you stack a lot of them. Inflatable decoy. That is back. Comm scrambler. Disables the communications with intel within its radius. Which we had that one a little bit in the beta. Tactical insertion is back. Trophy system. Munitions, ACS. This is the one that captures the flag for you, or plays the objective. Tactical camera, DDoS, deployable cover, all pretty straightforward. Recon drone, all, yep. Dead silence is still coming back as a field upgrade. Loadout drop, portable radar, smoke airdrop, suppression mine, anti-air rounds. That one's kind of like equipment. And streaks. So there's 25. People are like, there's not enough streaks in the beta. Well, there wasn't even half of them. Zombies utilizes different streaks or how they work. So we got UAV, mosquito drone, SAM turret, bomb drone. Okay, straightforward. Guardian, which is kind of annoying. Hopefully they nerfed that. Care package, counter UAV, cluster mine, precision airstrike, cruise missile, remote turret, strike, mortar strike, SAE, Juggernaut recon. Wheelson's back. They Overwatch Halo. VTOL's back. Emergency airdrop. That's the 3 care packages. And then we got carpet bomb, advanced UAV, chopper gunner, gunship, Juggernaut. So quite a bit of streaks there. And here's where we get to the juicy part, which is going to be able to break down all the different loadout stuff. For the created class, it says both MW2 and MW3 weapons are easily distinguishable in the weapon select menus, as each features the logo of the game it originates from. So MW3, and then MW2 will have like the green one when probably you hover over it, or it'll just look like that. So you can see the red is going to be MW3. Carry forward confirmation. If you're Modern Warfare 2 player with a sizable collection of weapons, these are carried forward at the weapon level you reach, along with any unlocked attachments and camos. You can continue to unlock these within MW3. So if you're really close to Orion, you can still do that over there. If you have a couple guns and like, I don't really want to play MW2, but I want to get this gold, you can do it in MW3. Missing MW2 weapons. If you're a brand new Modern Warfare player and you're an MW2 player who missed collecting some of the available weapons, every MW2 weapon is available in MW3. I'll probably have a challenge. Just simply complete the unlock challenge. Boom, you're good. Or extract it within zombies. Zombies, you can use that too, just like DMZ. So they don't even talk about DMZ here. And then weapon balancing. All MW2 weapons will receive a weapon pass by Sledgehammer Games. See later in the article. Ooh, so that all armaments have balance advantages and shortfalls, no matter which MW game they originated in. Basically, they're making it work for them. So they got to have like 80 weapons to work with, right? Weapon select streamlining. There are shortcut buttons along the bottom of the screen allowing you to quickly preview, equip, open gunsmith, and entering fire range or preview the weapon. Attachments available outside of the MW2 riot shield. All primary weapons and handgun secondary weapon category can be modified with attachments. So basically you can just change all of them. So assault rifles. So there's going to be the 15 from MW2, which we already know about, all of them. And then there's going to be 6 new ones for MW3. And then that's the SVA. This was like the one that had the hyperburst in the beginning of it. And then we got the MTZ 556. So there, Bosine, there it is. Holger, MCW. The DG, this one you can actually use in the campaign. It's kind of crazy because it's like the 3-round burst, but you can put it in semi-auto. The fire rate's pretty crazy on it. And then the FR556, so it's actually going to have modified, just like we had all with MW2, where there's like 4 weapons that are kind of similar, but they behave differently in the 3-round burst. And then battle rifles, we're going to get the BAS-B. We're going to get 3 of those, so that's a total of 9 guns. BAS-B, we saw that one. Sidewinder, we'll have that. And the MTZ 762, which these are all the battle rifles, so they're going to hit harder, have a little bit more recoil. That brings us up an extra 6 for submachine guns. That brings us to a total of 15. We got Striker, which we use, WSP Swarm, the AMR-9, as well as the WSP-9. So 2 of those along with the rival, and then the Striker 9. That brings us to 18, I believe. Extreme close range shotgun. So Lockwood 680, we got the Haymaker, and we also have the Riveter, which is the full auto version. Light machine guns, there's 5 on top of that. That brings us to like 24 or something like that. I don't know, I'm probably off, but you guys have the kind of general number there. The Pullum Yacht 762, we got the DG 58 LW. So this is like the FAMAS different body type, FR 556 different body type, or type 95 different body type. Holger 26. Bruin, oh, so Bruin is not coming to Modern Warfare 2. Maybe we won't get new weapons. Holy, they maybe just converted it over. The TAC Eradicator, that makes more sense. And then 4 marksman rifles, it's like up to 26 or 27 or something like that. The KVD Enforcer, MCW 6.8, DM5.6. And you can see this is like a Holger body type. And I think this one you can actually use inside the campaign as well. MTZ Interceptor, and then we got 3 sniper rifles, which this one's a new one that I don't think we got to use in the beta. That one is in the campaign. We got the longbow and then the inhibitor. The inhibitor is also available in the campaign. Pistols, 4 pistols. The Core 45, this thing was nasty. Renetti 3-round burst with the weapon mod. TYR, holy, that looks disgusting. Yeah, that looks kind of crazy. But it's just basic revolver. And then we got the WSP Stinger. Launchers, we're going to have only 1, which is the RGL. That's pretty good. Especially when you're thinking about camo grind, it might be one of the shortest because there's not like an insane number of weapons here, right? And then we got the melee weapon, only 1, which is the gutter knife. And then standard issue, you get the karambit. What the hell? Why does it say 1 and then there's 2 here? It says 1, you get the gutter knife and the karambit. Okay, they miscounted there. Then aftermarket, there's going to be 6 at launch. We're going to have the Jack Raven kit, which is for the MCW. That kind of looks, is that like the camo? And then we got the Heretic Carbine, which is for the MTZ 762. Battle rifle, and then the Broodmother for the W. What the hell? That looked crazy. Yeah, we saw that one during the beta. What is this? The core. This is for the pistol. The other pistol that I liked quite a bit. That was in the beta. And then the Renetti, which we used. This one was pretty good once you got a bigger mag. So weapon balancing. The entire complement of Modern Warfare 2 weaponry will receive a weapon balancing pass by Sledgehammer Games with additional adjustments after launch as needed, of course, to damage ranges, damage values, damage location multipliers, attachment value magnitudes, and then attachment pros and cons values. They're basically doing a full, we're going to fix the game. A robust weapon builder. Expect the Modern Warfare 3 gunsmith to be approachable, familiar, and vastly customizable And its goal to make nearly every weapon in the game a true extension of your personal playstyle, which I think that's going back to like Modern Warfare 2019 did a much better job of that, and better than they did in Vanguard, right? Modification of attachments. Okay, as with MW2, building your weapon involves leveling up a weapon by obtaining weapon XP, unlocking modifications to add to attachments. These attachments enhance your weapon's performance. You add up to 5 attachments, and then you get, now MW3, you're going to get the aftermarket parts, which we've already kind of covered. Streamlined and detailed gunsmith statistic. This is probably one of the best parts in this entire blog and everything you're going to see today. Based on community feedback, Sledgehammer Games has removed weapon tuning feature present in MW2 and has made further improvements to the gunsmith to make it easier to use. Thank you. No more tunings on the screen, spending half an hour trying to figure out what tunings you want, test and min-mat. You don't need all that. Just boom, we're into the match. That's what was so awesome about the beta. And they changed this definitely based off feedback, because when we played it earlier in August, I was able to weapon tune every attachment on every gun that I used within that little play session of 2 hours or whatever the case was. This change of weapon tuning, okay, applies to both MW2 and MW3 weapons. So that's also why they need to change them and make it so that they work, because obviously tunings were there to kind of like be a time sink, essentially. That's what they were, to keep you on the game. Statistical refresher. Within the gunsmith are 9 important and familiar values which offer the same incredible detail and meticulous modification potential of Call of Duty players are used to. Each aspect of the armament's performance is related to the following statistics: damage, fire rate, range, accuracy, recoil control, mobility, handling, rounds, reserve, and then we're going to check that out. Single chevron, which is the little, yeah. You got the single chevron, which we get a pro and a con, double chevron, triple chevron, polygon arrow, new function of the mod. Yeah, so pretty straightforward, kind of how that's going to work. And then here's where it gets good. So new function of mod. So muzzles undetectable by radar, ammunition, bullet penetration. So yep, we got that. Underbarrel, bipod, and then laser cannon aiming, which you don't really need because you're going to have tac stance. And then different magnifications, pros, thermals, whatever, sniper glint. I wouldn't consider that a pro. I think that's technically a con. Here it is, the detailed stats. So literally it's all going to be there. So if you want to, get a jump start, you can see all that. But also that means that I can put out the videos infinitely faster because I can have the rate of fire. I can have the different damage values at the various damage ranges, the different damage drop-offs, the bullet velocity. We got all kinds of little stats in there. If you want to min-max, you don't need to go to some kind of website. You can actually experiment and use details within the game, and kind of go from there. So it's going to be, this is a huge W in my opinion. I think this is the best in-game stats we've ever had. Better than we had in Vanguard, better than we had in Cold War, and they kind of took their learnings. The only thing really missing in my opinion is to shift that over slightly and there'll be a box where you can see the recoil pattern. That would be probably like, maybe if we're really going further, you could add a couple more things. But beyond that, this is a W in my opinion, especially if you kind of, it's going to work out so good that we have that information. Weapon stat filtering. This we got access to in the beta, but it wasn't perfect. They're going to have the different things so that if you want to search for a specific item, you'll be able to search by those filters that they kind of built in. Weapon tuning removal. With the addition of statistical knowledge you're able to receive while swapping between modifications, providing an impressive amount of incremental weapon meta building. Weapon tuning has been removed, a feature that has appeared in MW2. This basically just saying, no, we're undoing what MW2 did, and we're gonna fix it, right? I don't know. So Modern Warfare launch comms continue, and then you'll get that. So the only thing we have left, I think, is the zombies one. We already saw the other one, the deep dive into loadouts and the primary arsenal. We have the cosmetic one, which is going to be a W. That one probably comes tomorrow or on Monday. And then we got the zombies one as well. So those will both be dubs. Let me know, what are your thoughts on all the changes? Appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.